Hello there, and welcome to Homo Politicus and Enterprise TV. Yes, it's a brand new episode, and we welcome you to the conversation today. Today on the program, we shift attention to Southwest Nigeria. Yes, Southwest Nigeria, where the political, I need to say, a significant political shift from our Osun State Governor Rauf Aregbesola and his faction. They're called the Omoluabi Progressives. They've parted ways with the All Progressives Congress ahead of the 2026 gubernatorial elections in Osun State. Now, this departure, rooted deeply in internal conflict and allegations of anti-party activities, has the potential to reshape the party's political landscape. Aregbesola's exit from the All Progressives Congress was, if you like, say, precipitated by a series of internal disputes. The Omoluabi Progressives, that's Aregbesola's faction, they've cited issues such as ostracization, suspension, and expulsion of their leaders without fair hearing as primary reasons for their departure. And in response, the All Progressives Congress expelled Aregbesola, accusing him, the former minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and former governor of the state, of anti-party activities. The implications of this split, you would imagine, are multifaceted. Aregbesola, who is a prominent political figure in Osun State, I mean he's former governor and former minister, so yes, prominent. He commands a substantial support base. And so his departure from the All Progressives Congress could lead to a fragmentation of the party's voter base, potentially benefiting opposition political parties, especially the now governing People's Democratic Party in Osun State. And so, recognizing his influence, the new Nigeria People's Party has expressed readiness to welcome Aregbesola and his supporters into their fold. Within the All Progressives Congress, the focus appears to be shifting towards former Governor Aregbesola, who, by the way, we need to mention, is currently a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, serving under President Bola Tinubu. Well, let's get talking about this a lot more. What Aregbesola's exit from the All Progressives Congress means for the party in Osun State. And next year, 2026, there'll be a gubernatorial election. I'm joined virtually now to discuss this by a political commentator. You can call him the son of the soil, Abdul Latif Usman. He joins me this morning again. He joins me again via Zoom to discuss this. Abdul Latif, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Can you hear me, please? Thank you for joining me.
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much for having me.
Appreciate your joining me today. Let's get down to the conversation. Well, within the party structure, talking the All Progressives Congress in Osun State, it appears to be that, they believe they can do without the former governor of the state and his group of Omoluabi Progressives. What do you make of that exit of the Omoluabis and Aregbesola, the former governor of the state? What do you make of their exit from the party, and how do you think that could impact the chances of the All Progressives Congress to return to the government house?
Thank you very much for that wonderful question. Once again, I appreciate you for inviting me to hear my views on this very important issue that concerns every Osun citizen. First of all, let us get some things into perspectives. The former governor and his faction have left the Progressives fold technically close to 3 years ago. Even before we had the 2022 gubernatorial elections. Because before the 2022 governorship election in Osun State, in which the current minister Aregbesola contested, he contested that election without the support of Aregbesola and his faction, and that election, there are a lot of evidences to show that Aregbesola and his faction did not support the APC. So technically, the Omoluabi progressives headed by Aregbesola have left the party long time ago. So that is one thing we need to put into perspective. They are only, the party now, try to see whether there will be reconciliation, whether there will be a kind of, the party now decided to allow them to stay, even though they are no more in the party technically, but the party did not expel them until recently. And the party did that just because the party realized that they have to just do it. At least the deed has been done, the damage has been done, they have lost the governorship election, and then there is no sign that the Aregbesola faction are ready to reconcile with the main party. So, talking about the effect on the living of Aregbesola and his faction, the worst has been done. The worst that could happen to a party is to lose a governorship. So, I think the party now is now bracing up and say, okay, let us see whatever that is going to happen to the party or to the fortune of the party, even if these people are no more with us. Who officially they are no more with us. So, we cannot write off the influence, because as a former governor, it will be an understatement to say that a former governor is not influential, does not have followership and all that. No, it will not. It will be an understatement for that. But we've seen in this country where a former governor is losing his re-election, or a former governor that has spent 8 years is not able to win senatorial district, 1/3 of his state, after ruling the state for 8 years. So that is to show you that we should not overblow the significance or the influence that Aregbesola has, because it may not be as powerful or as influential the way we thought it could be. Now let me give you an instance.
Yeah.
Aregbesola, even before he left office, the APC has been declining in the state. I give you one example. Aregbesola was still the governor, despite his influence and everything. He lost a senatorial district to the current governor of Osun State, Senator Nurudeen Ademola. That was when he went to the Senate. Aregbesola was there. The current governor won 9 local governments, and APC only won 1. Aregbesola was still the governor. And ever since, the state has not won any, the party APC has not won any election convincingly. So it goes beyond Aregbesola or any other thing. It shows that the party as a state just need to sit back and see what are the things they are doing wrongly or they are getting wrongly that has to be put in place.
All right. Oh dear. Just a bit.
Or beyond.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, just a bit of a technical glitch there.
What I'm saying in essence.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. So what I'm saying in essence is that even while Aregbesola might have existed the party,
yes,
it may not have any effect on the party per se, because even there are a lot of fundamental problems with the party that is beyond Aregbesola. The numbers might go down when it comes to electoral value, but it doesn't mean that the party is doomed or the party will not survive its exit from the from the party.
So it's being reported, widely reported, that he could move to the New Nigeria People's Party, or work with the current administration. That's
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me clearly, please? Latif Usman, let's look at the flip side. Now, Aregbesola, as well as his faction, the Omoluabi progressives, have left the party. There are reports, rumors here and there, that he could possibly work with the governing PDP in the party, or move to the new Nigeria People's Party, who have been saying, oh well, he's welcome to the party if he's willing to work with them? Where do you think Aregbesola could pitch his tent, considering that the horse trading for next year's elections have started already?
All right, thank you very much. It is a known fact in Osun that I know I told you earlier that the Aregbesola and his faction have left the party technically since 2021. Now, it is a known fact in Osun that a lot of his supporters and followers, prominent supporters, worked for the PDP during the 2022 governorship election. As I speak to you now, most of his, some of his followers have been given appointments. Known followers of Aregbesola have been given appointments in the current administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke. That is to show you that he may not be able to gather everybody to go with him. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of his followers that are already, being wooed by the PDP, who are likely to go with the PDP. There are lots that will go with him either to SDP or NNPP. But whichever way the faction goes, I think they are only going to play a kind of a spoiler role for the APC, meaning that whatever they are bringing out from whatever their number, numerical strength of that faction now, they are coming out from the original APC. So whatever the faction, but I want to let you know that as I said earlier, from the look of things, from the national politics, the L5s of this world, the articles and all that, are trying alignment and the alignment.
Yeah.
So, and the likelihood of that alignment is pointing at SDP. So and Aregbesola belongs to the Aregbesola of Tinubu's political family, with the likes of Fayemi and all that, who to do to one interest or the other, might have a lot of grudges, might want to go with the like of Atiku and Peter Obi, who are trying to form a formidable opponent to fight the APC for the 2027 presidential election. So I'm thinking, and I'm looking at the likelihood of Aregbesola going to SDP. But let me tell you, the dynamics of Osun politics has shown that even if there will be a third, a third alternative or a third force, that third force may not be able to shake the ground and make any reasonable ground, or break any reasonable ground, or make it, so it will still boil down to the traditional APC and PDP when it comes to the election. So any faction that, as we speak now, there are a lot of people that are also leaving the PDP that are not, that due to one reason or the other, are leaving the ruling party, are going to APC or going to another party. So that is to show that as the election cycle is coming up, as things are warming up, people will leave one party, go to the other, but it doesn't change the dynamics of the fact that these deeply rooted political parties that has organs and structures all over the wards of the state are the ones that will still dominate. So this turnout will not necessarily any effect.
Usman, well, you did mention the former governor of Ekiti State, that's Kayode Fayemi, and you did say that Aregbesola belongs to that group of party members within the All Progressives Congress who have a certain ideology, right? You saying that Fayemi is working with Atiku? Just a few days ago we saw him in the midst, in the camp of Atiku, Abubakar, Peter Obi, Nasir El-Rufai, but that seemed like a conference where several political party stakeholders were brought together. But you confirming, you saying that you know for sure that Fayemi could be working against the All Progressives Congress in 2027?
Yes, you see, it is normal with every big political party. We all know that immediately after the 2023 general election, there are a lot of faces that we are thinking will feature in the Tinubu's administration, which due to one reason or the other we could not see those faces. And prominent among those faces are, let's say, people, and in actual fact, work for the emergence of the APC the Tinubu presidential power. So we couldn't see them, but from the activities of the last few weeks, we can see that they are starting to realign and they are starting to come together. And from the political feelers, we learned that they couldn't go to Peter Obi's Labour Party due to some, what do you call it, the
leadership crisis in the party.
Yeah, some of the youth exuberance of the Peter Obi's movement and all that. So even Peter Obi himself is trying. So that alignment is not across all states of the federation. So, and in that happening, it means every state that you have some element of some of these issues, all those will likely go with that general alignment that is still coming up. So, quote me today and write it down. Aregbesola is also likely to go with that faction that is emerging. So is our current defined and some other. And what is happening now? The ruling party, the ruling party in Nigeria should not take it with levity, because they also use the same tactics, the same coming together of different opposition parties to wrestle power from PDP in 2050. So if they take this realignment that is coming up with levity, going by the harsh economic condition in the country and a lot of policies that do not sit well with the masses, it may sweep away the government in 2027. So those all over the country, that realignment will affect each other. And I bet Aregbesola is also going to go that path and follow that alignment.
But what could have caused this? It feels like bitter politics at this point. If you say that since 2021, technically, Aregbesola and his faction have been working against the All Progressives Congress, especially in Osun State. Since then, it's 2025 now. It's been some 3 to 4 years. Yet this has not been resolved. What do you know about the moves to reconcile, and why has this been so difficult to get the party, the All Progressives Congress, together in the state?
You see, there have been privy to some information, and as a public commentator, as a political analyst, I have a lot of insiders who also feed us some information from time to time, and that is to say that from as far back as 2020, 2021, the conciliatory effort has been going on, has been put in place between Aregbesola and Oyetola, and I can tell you categorically that in 2022, just before the year when before the Tinubu himself, it was just Tinubu then, former governor, not the president. He flew in, came to Baba Akande's house, they met there. I know of that information, I am aware of that information, and begged the both parties to let whatever they had against themselves, let it go and let peace reign. But all those reconciliatory efforts called by the elders, called by a lot of people, even elder statesmen all over the country, even traditional rulers. There was a time when the late Alaafin of Oyo, of blessed memory, tried also to reconcile Aregbesola and Oyetola. And don't forget, it was the fighting between the both of them that snowballed into the fighting now, or misunderstanding that we now have between Aregbesola and his boss, which is Tinubu. So it's unfortunate that this party elders and leaders could not reconcile, and that bitter politics that you said has caused the state a governorship election and has caused the state a lot of
you mean to say it caused the party, not the state, right? Because the state has a governor.
Yes. The state has the governor. I mean the party, the state.
Yeah.
So it has caused them a lot of fortune, and it has caused them a lot of goodwill among their members. So as it stands now, the party is not functioning well in the state unless they want to be deceiving themselves. The party is fragmented, cannot go into poll with that kind of environment and all that. And that is to show that both leaders, Aregbesola and Oyetola, are not ready to compromise and shift ground and let go of some differences for the betterment of their party. And it is unfortunate that we got to this stage, because in politics, one vote means a lot. Not of someone who has hundreds of votes.
Yeah.
So I think bitter politics is what is there, and the inability to place state interest or party interest above self and personal interest.
Usman, we've got to go in just a bit. Let's talk 2026. Horse trading has started already. Political parties would be putting their houses together. Looks like that is what the All Progressives Congress is trying to do with the expulsion of Aregbesola and his faction. Well, the People's Democratic Party currently ruling there with Governor Ademola Adeleke. He will be looking to retain power. From what you know, being a son of the soil, not to patronize you, from what you know, who's the All Progressives Congress looking to field to contest against Ademola Adeleke, who is an incumbent and of course will be looking to use his might to retain that seat?
Thank you. For now, the opposition party, the APC, is yet to. But there is one agitation that has been on ground for a long time. It is the agitation that the Osun West to produce the next governor from APC, whenever the time is, whether now or 2027 or 2030. This is because out of all the years that the APC have spent ruling the state, right from Baba Akade's time, 4 years, Oyetola 4 years, Aregbesola 8 years. Out of all those about 15 years, all of them are from Osun Central and Osun West. Osun East, sorry. Osun West has not produced. So the agitation for Osun West is now on the top. So, but whatever the case may be, I'm thinking that in the wisdom of the elders of the party, they are going to toe the popular agitation within the party now, which says the Osun West should produce the governorship candidate 2026. But as it is now, it will be a very, very difficult task for whoever the party is presenting or uproot the current governor who has been performing well.
From your assessment and observation, as well as knowledge of politics in Osun State, do you think there is a political figure, maybe not even a political figure, maybe the technocrats, maybe a businessman, maybe an academic, well, I don't know. Is there someone you think that could stand toe-to-toe with the incumbent governor, Ademola Adeleke?
You see, Osun State is dynamic and a very, very, tricky state when it comes to politics. So whatever that plays out, that is an advantage 3 years ago may not be an advantage now. So as a result of that, I can say that yes, the party APC is not lacking good men and women who can stand. And knowing the people of the state is not about money or financial abilities or anything, but about performance. Now, the majority of the states, of the people of the states, are are having consensus that the current administration is doing well. Though the counter argument that the people from the APC are giving it is that yes, Shebi the man is getting a huge allocation from the federal government. That's why he's able to do this and go. But he's getting it and he's doing it. So I think the party, and don't forget, if you are talking of financial power, whoever the party is fielding also, the federal government will also come in hand to support that person financially so that he can be able to match. But aside that, I think the next governorship election will be based on issues, because there are issues on ground that the current administration has been able to address. Like the issue of pensioners, he has been able to offset a lot more than what the governor of, 8 years of APC have been able to do. So those are the issues that will, shape the governorship election. So I think it will be a very big task for anybody to come and upstage the current governor Ademola Adeleke in Osun State.
Interesting. It's 2025 now. We have months to go. For now, I know the tone of politicians would be that, especially the incumbents, would be, we're focused on governance, but we know definitely that they're working towards next year. And the party will be looking to retain, that's the People's Democratic Party, will be looking to retain power, while the All Progressives Congress will be looking to return with their favorite candidates. Well, at the moment we don't know, but we hear that some persons are saying that Gwega Iritola should contest. Have you heard that too?
Yes, I heard that, but I know, and I also have information that is being pressured not to do that. If he contests again, number one, it may not speak well for the party. The reason being that if he contests again, it will be against the long agitation that I told you, which Osun West people have been doing, have been at the forefront of. So now, and if he contests again, there are a lot of issues around his personality. He's a good man, he's a prudent manager of resources and all that, but contesting and winning election goes far beyond some of those indices. So if he's matched again with the current governor, I can say that it may be a walkover for the governor to win easily. So in the interest of justice and in the interest of the party, I think it will be well. Don't forget that the current governor is also from Osun West, headed in Osun West. So some of the people contested, especially the current newer boss, National Inland Water Authority, Prince Oyebamiji, is from Ikire, who is also Osun West. So a lot of people are agitating that let Osun West face Osun West, and then we can see the result. Yeah, so I think in the best interest, I think it will be good for Iritola not to come out to contest.
You know what that could do when you have two heavyweights from the same local government or the same senatorial district contest, splits the vote depending on what the voters want. Really, we've seen cases where
people are even saying that the former governor is holding the ministerial post, and some people have the opinion that must still hold everything. If you are holding the ministerial, you still want to come and take the ticket. If you don't win, you go back to ministerial to show that maybe you are selfish and you only have your own interest. So it's in the interest of the party. It will be good for him not to try it.
Well, political commentator Dr. Lateef Usman, thank you so much for joining me on Homo Politicus and for sharing your thoughts. Indeed, we appreciate that.
Thank you very much for having me. It has been a pleasure speaking with you this morning.
Yeah, thank you. Wish you yourself and the good people of Osun State the very best as you focus first on governance before the elections in 2026.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Yeah, thank you. Well, that's all Politicus today. Many thanks for being here. We're back next time. In the meantime, make sure to stop by the comment section and drop your comment about this particular political debacle at Osun State. Well, let's see how that goes. Politics is politics. Kingsley Bassey is my name. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.